G'day everyone, Jason here with a review of some new Bluey toys. So we have Bluey Fancy Restaurant. So it includes Bluey and Bingo. In Australia it was $15.99. These are made by Moose Toys. And then it shows the back there, just two of the other sets. And then the next set is Photo Fun. And that includes Bluey and Bingo as well. But there is Belle the Bilby as a little puppet, which is cool. So there are slight differences in them, but we'll have a look when we get them out of the box. And then the final one is Dr. Checkup, and this includes Bluey and Indy. So there they are in the box. The box is the standard sort of box, shows the figures on the back, shows the other ones in the series. Collect the World of Bluey. So let's open these up. So here we have them out of the packet. So there's Bluey and she's got the menu. We've got Bingo and she's got her little chef's hat on. Bingo then has a Polaroid camera that sort of goes around her neck. And then Bluey has the little Bilby puppet to go on her hand. We have Indy there in all her glory. And then we have Bluey with the little nurse's hat on. So let's have a closer look at each figure. Okay, so first up, we have Bluey. So this appears to be just the standard Bluey that we've received before. So for those that don't know, we have tail that wags, arms rotate around, and then the feet are joined together, but they can go into a sitting position. They have little connectors in the bottom, and then they fold out to stand up. So there's not a lot of articulation there, but that is the standard sort of Bluey that we've got many times before. And then she comes with this little fancy restaurant menu. So it's got the hand-drawn little hearts on the front. It's blank on the inside, and she is able to hold it with one hand. Her left hand, I think, is probably the better one. It just gets enough of a grip on it. Hang on, I'll just try to sort of hold it there, but you might need to sort of, because it, oh no, there we go. So it does balance out, but yeah, so there is Bluey and she is perusing the menu. And then of course now she's not gonna hold it. And then next up we have Bingo. So this is a new sculpt for Bingo. Well, same sculpt, but slightly different muzzle here. So has the open mouth with the tongue showing, which is pretty cool. Again, folds up, shorter legs, tic-tac eyebrows, all the usuals, the tail that moves around and the arms that can move. And then comes with the little chef's hat. Now this has holes in the top, I'm assuming, so it's not a choking hazard, but basically that just pops on there and you can sort of sit it down as far as you like over the eyes. But otherwise, yeah, that is Bingo the chef. Next up we have, it's the same Bingo sculpt, so it's got the same face, so exactly the same as the previous one, but it comes with this really nice little Polaroid camera. So the old Instamatic Polaroid there, it's got the eyepiece on the back. Now it has this sort of, well, slightly flexible, but basically I think it's made so that you can put it over the figure and have it sort of sitting there so that they are actually looking through the camera, but unfortunately the hands don't reach the camera then, so it does look a bit strange. Or you could have it sort of posed, sort of hanging around the neck, sort of off to the side, so that basically the character is sort of there with the camera ready to take a photo. And then we have Bluey. Now this Bluey is a little different. There's the tongue is sticking out there, so that's a nice little sort of different bit of a mold there on the muzzle. And then we have this really cool Bob the Bilby little puppet. So that is basically its own little piece. It has a hole in the bottom that you can see there, and it just fits on either hand. So you can, obviously any character would be able to use the puppet. So there we have our little Bilby. And then next up is Indy. So this is a new friend, which is really cool. So this is there's some really nice stuff happening here. So we've got the hair happening with the little pigtails on either side. Obviously the Tic Tac eyebrows. We've got the little shell necklace around the front there that's painted, and the brown vest, the hippie vest with the rainbow on the back. The tail obviously moves. Again, just the same as everyone else. Legs fold up, legs fold down, arms move around. But you'll notice there that there is a bit of a furry sort of sculpt on her legs, and there's quite a lot of heft. That this is a solid piece for the hair, and it does sort of weigh her down. And then you can see the her pointy little nose there. But so you do sort of find you might have to have her standing slightly forward to maintain the balance. If you stand her upright, she tends to topple over because of the hair. So that is Indy. And then finally we have Bluey. So this Bluey has the open mouth similar to the two Bingos, which is good to get, and then comes with this little nurse's hat, so an old school sort of nurse's hat that she can wear. And if we pop that off, you'll see that the rest of it is just the standard Bluey figure. But as I said, this really nice print with the open mouth and the tongue showing and the teeth. So that matches up with her little sister from the other sets in this series. So that is the latest and greatest toys for Bluey to arrive out here in Longreach. Now I think there are some other sets that are out, but I haven't arrived here as yet, including the one with the pony, and I think there's also one with maybe Bandit and a barbecue, which I'm really keen to get. But those are our latest Bluey figures. Once again, good quality, and it is nice to get. I mean, we're always going to get lots of Blueys and Bingos, but it is nice to get some different face and expressions on their faces, so that we can use them for different things.